Welcome. Today, we're diving into how to use the Similock app, designed to keep your devices secure and easy to manage. We'll cover everything from installing the app, adding locks, creating passcodes, to managing your e-key and safety settings. Let's get started and make security simple. Once the lock is installed, customers just need to follow 5 key steps to keep everything running smoothly. First, download the TTLock app, register an account, and set up Bluetooth permissions. Next, add the lock to your admin account and give it an easy-to-manage name. Then, create passwords, fingerprints, key cards, or send e-keys to grant access. After that, keep track of door history and sync information. Finally, enable autolock, manage battery life, and revoke permissions when needed. It's a simple 5-step process to stay secure and in control. Let's start by downloading the TTLock app. You can find it on the App Store or Google Play by scanning the QR code or searching for TTLock. Once installed, be sure to grant permissions for Bluetooth, location, and notifications. These are essential for the app to work properly. Next, open the app and register by selecting Vietnam as your country code, then enter your phone number or email. You'll receive an OTP to verify, then create your login password. Remember, never share an admin account. Each user should have their own e-key or password for security. Let's walk through adding a new lock to your phone using the TTLock app. First, make sure Bluetooth is on and you're standing close to the lock within 2 meters. Next, wake up the lock by tapping its keypad or button. Then in the app, choose Add Lock and select the lock that appears. If you don't see it, check the battery, toggle Bluetooth, or try scanning again. If the lock belongs to another account, you'll need to transfer ownership or reset it. Finally, give your lock a name like Front Door or Apartment A302, so it's easy to find. Let's take a look at the key features of the TTLock app. First, remote unlocking requires a compatible Wi-Fi gateway. Without it, you'll mainly use Bluetooth when you're close to the lock. The app lets you set auto lock, passage mode, sync the time, and update firmware. You can check the history to see who opened the door, when, and how. Managing users is simple, whether by keycard or fingerprint. You can create different types of passcodes and share access easily through e-keys. Let's talk about how to name and manage access codes effectively. For example, naming a code Guest Room 302, July 10th, helps us track history easily. Security is key. Always delete or disable codes once a guest checks out or the code expires. We have different schedules. Fixed ones for cleaning, maintenance, and staff, one-time codes for guests or deliveries, and longer-term codes for hourly or daily renters. Permanent codes suit homeowners or close family. Knowing when to use each type keeps things running smoothly and secure. When managing access, it's best not to give out the admin account to tenants. Each user should have their own e-key or unique code. This way, we can track who used the lock and when. E-keys can be set to work for specific time periods and only given out when really needed. Admins have full control, including the power to revoke or delete e-keys if access is no longer allowed. This process keeps things secure and organized. Let's walk through adding a card and a fingerprint using the app. First, to add a card, we go into the card section and select Add Card. Then, we place the card near the lock's reader when prompted. Next, choose whether the card access is permanent or limited by date and time. For fingerprints, it's similar. Enter the fingerprint section, tap Add Fingerprint, then follow the instructions to scan the same finger multiple times. Finally, name the user for easy identification. Only features supported by your lock model will appear in the app. This slide walks us through key features that make managing your smart lock easier and more reliable. With the gateway, remote control and history tracking become much more convenient. Firmware updates happen automatically when the battery is sufficient, keeping your device up to date. The lock clock syncs time precisely, while auto lock ensures your door secures itself after closing. It's important to refresh records nearby to keep everything in sync. You can open the lock in multiple ways: app, code, card, or fingerprint, and track who opens the door and when. This history helps you stay in control. Passage mode isn't the best choice for areas that need high security. We need to be cautious here. For apartments, rental rooms, or main doors, it's a good idea to turn on auto lock. This feature keeps the door locked automatically after a set time, usually between 5 and 15 seconds for private spaces. That way, we avoid accidentally leaving doors open. Always test the settings after installation to make sure everything works as expected. When you need help, the best thing to do is record a video of the issue or take a screenshot of the app, then reach out to Similock. Avoid trying to unlock or reset the device multiple times on your own. If the lock's time history is wrong, sync the lock's time through the settings. For app failures, check your battery, toggle Bluetooth, and restart the TTLock app. If the history isn't updating, refresh records nearby or check the gateway. For password problems, the lock might belong to another account. You'll need to transfer ownership or reset it. If you can't add or find a lock, make sure Bluetooth is on, you're close to the device, and the keypad is awake. These quick steps help solve common issues fast. Let's talk about 6 key principles for using smart locks safely. First, never share admin accounts with tenants. Keep control tight. Second, give each user a clear name so you always know who's who. Third, revoke access promptly when it's no longer needed. Fourth, keep an eye on battery levels and replace them when warned. Fifth, store backup keys securely outside the apartment. And finally, never share codes in public groups or reuse them long-term. These steps keep your security strong and reliable. That brings us to the end. If you need help setting up TTLock or have questions about the right lock model for your situation, don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact the Similock support team via the hotline or Zalo. Their experts are ready to guide you every step of the way. Thanks for being with us today. This video was created with SlideSpeak. Visit SlideSpeak to turn your presentations into engaging AI-narrated videos.